that's where I was able to break through the threshold over a lot of people in the area. It's just that I stayed consistent no matter how hard times got. I feel like that's what happens to a lot of people. We get deterred through a few failures, or maybe someone doesn't believe in us, or something like that, you know? So we end up just blending in with civilization and like giving up on this dream.
Yeah, this weird thing that not a lot of people kind of see the point of. You mentioned like consistency there, and I know I saw that you mentioned sort of back in your amateur career that Samart's advice about training consistency, maintaining momentum, that's clearly it struck a chord with you, especially staying ready at all times. Tell me more about that.
It was in Oakland at Linda Deckwatt's gym, and she had a seminar with Saekson and Samart. And Samart, you know, like he's to this day, he's one of my favorite top fighters, you know, just how elegant he is in the ring, but at the same time, ferocious, you know. So just being able to meet him was enough. And I remember I was able to talk to him a little bit, because while we were in the seminar, you know, I wanted to show him that I have something and I have skill, and I wanted to stand out. But the way I chose to show it was with technique, balance, and control, and being a good partner, not just trying to beat up whoever, you know, or overdo it with the drill that he gave, or just try to be extra flashy or fancy. It was just showing that I could be disciplined. And then, funny enough, I remember he came up to me, grabbed me while everyone was doing drills, and he said, "Come on, we do pads." And I'm like, he's holding pads for me. And then like afterwards we talked, and he said, never take more than 2 weeks off. Never, you know? So I took that advice. I stayed consistent, and I've learned why, because it's easy to get dull. It's easy for the blade to get dull. You know, a samurai doesn't just pick up his sword when it's time to go to war. Every day he's in the field, like feeling its weight, feeling it, how he can maneuver it, trying to sharpen it, this and that, you know? And so when wartime is here, he knows what the sword is capable of. And I feel like that's how I've tried to approach it. Also, I remember at my old gym, you know, life happened with some of the people that inspired me when I first walked into the gym, the fighters. I could never touch them, but some of them went to school. Some of them, you know, started like focusing more on work and this and that. And I stayed in the gym. And then when they would like trickle back in, the roles were reversed. Mm-hmm. And I'd vowed that's never going to happen to me. I'm never going to take a break. And then the new person that was in here, I can't touch him no more, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. And it is that sort of drip, 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 isn't it? That sort of the drips that bury that hole through the rock eventually. It's that kind of analogy is kind of, I'm going to keep dripping. I might not be blasting as hard as some of these guys seem to be, but got there.
Thanks for listening. If you found this valuable, please like, subscribe, and share with someone else it could help too. Please give the podcast a review or comment below. We'd love to hear from you. As always, you can visit heatrick.com for more Muay Thai performance podcasts, videos, articles, and guides. Catch you next time.